3 is the future.
Welcome, crew, to What Are Your Three, a Channel 3 podcast where we take a member of the Channel 3 community, discuss 3 games of their choosing, go through some honorable mentions, some other odds and ends, for a nice little video game discussion. I'm Dan. With me, as always, is Ray.
It's me. I'm here. Well, we had Machetemaam a few weeks ago. I think it's a few weeks ago. I don't know. Time's a flat circle, as Dan tells us.
It is.
And now we have the better half, Machetemaam.
Aw.
Is here with us. Hey, Machetemaam, how are you doing tonight?
Hello. I'm doing well. How are you guys?
I'm doing great. I'm in the weird time where the weather is just changes all over, so I never know how my house is going to be. Sometimes my house is too cold, and it's like really nice outside. So I'm in weird weather times. That's where I'm at. Where are you at, Dan? Where are you right now? What's it like in Pennsylvania, Dan? Because we're here in the Carolinas.
Yeah, we already had our bout. Like, what always happens to us is the week going into Labor Day as the last week of the pools and water parks before everything shuts down gets unseasonably cold into the 60s. And then, sure enough, once Labor Day passes and everything is closed, we go back up into the 80s and 90s. So we're in the midst of that, but it's weird also because, like, the leaves are somehow turning already, even though it didn't really get that cold. And the allergens are flying through the air. So that's why my mute button is at the ready so I don't go into the microphone and do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, does this Pennsylvania, you guys have fake fall? You have fake fall up there? And then summer?
We get the fake falls. We might skip. I don't know if we're going to see if we skip winter this year or not. I can only hope. But sometimes we do it. There's usually a false spring is usually more prevalent than false fall. It's a very wet October here, though. That's usually what happens. So we'll see.
Machetemaam, I have to ask that because it's of the crazy web of connections. I need to ask where are you in the Fouché connection of all people? How are you connected?
I'm Machetemaam's wife, and
that's the Fouché connection for you.
I guess I'm still Fouché adjacent.
It's friend. There's no familial relationships in this one. There's a dotted line connection.
That's right. I just have to see where the dotted line is. I know
it's still very vested. I've been here for a hot minute.
I said you've been there for a while though, so
yeah. There's so many Fouché cousins we have to keep track of that. Like we have to be certain which one's actually related to him and which one.
That's what I have.
Oh yeah.
So I always have to check in.
Yeah. Well, and when Machetemaam's got a bunch of pictures with like the Fouché cousins and like at the family parties and everything, that's where it gets confusing. No,
There's a few with me. Well,
you get what I mean.
You're in there too.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Nothing about you stands out though, so we can never see you're in those pictures amongst the various blonde people. I don't know what would stick out. But I'm kidding.
Oh man, we're supposed to talk about video games or something like that. All right, let's go. Game number 1. I've got here Mario Kart 8 / Mario Golf, just right off the bat, and I ask. Are you playing these games if you had not joined the different clubs? Or are these games happening because of the clubs? Or were they reinvigorated because of the clubs and you played them before? Why are these two games together?
I hadn't played them before. But I probably wouldn't have picked them up on my own. But I did pick it up because of I keep wanting to say the channel, but it's an app.
No, you can just say the channel. The channel is acceptable.
Yeah,
we accept that.
The channel works. Which one did you play first?
Mario Kart.
Okay. And how has that been? How has been your Mario Kart 8 experience on Channel 3 with the Mushroom Kingdom Racers?
She's been working on it. It's been paying off. I got glasses recently. That's been quite a help as well.
Did you get that first place in the cups before or after the glasses?
After.
Oh, there we go.
Within the first week, which was astounding.
It's impressive. So you start playing, and you're playing this game, and everyone else has been playing. Is it like it's like a big shock on how fast everyone drives? Or were you playing
For
gangs
sure.
first? Were you playing cups first? Like what did you do to start out with this?
I feel like I picked up both at the same time to begin with, so I definitely dove straight in. But it was definitely fun. It was definitely humbling to see how good everybody was and how absolutely terrible I was. But I mean, I was aware of that I hadn't really played much to begin with before getting going and getting competitive with it. So I mean, I tried to kind of be reserved about it. But I mean, after a while, I'm like, okay, I do have to put in some practice time outside of that. And after doing that for a little bit, it's been a lot more fun when you're not last all the time. That's more fun.
I understand. I feel that. I feel that very deeply.
Yeah.
Did you play? Is this the first Mario Kart you've played, or have you played any of the other ones over the years?
I may have played something with. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of names right now? It's some of the older consoles before, but nothing too serious.
Clearly, nothing that stuck out. That's the thing.
No.
Not the Wii, not the Nintendo 64, not the OG.
It may have been 64 that I played it on, just sort of casually at a friend's house.
Yeah, just picked it up in passing.
Yeah.
Not in here with the sweats.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. I definitely was a cozy gamer, if you will, before that.
Don't jump into my sections, Ray. Those are my areas.
I was going to stick to cart. I was going to stick to cart and ask, what character do you enjoy playing? Do you have a character do you enjoy playing?
Iggy is my favorite right now. Iggy is my favorite. But Iggy also kind of reminds me of me a little bit with the green hair. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I like that.
Does Iggy need to be on any particular cart?
For me, in particular, a sports bike.
Okay. Oh, sports bike. Is that like an inward?
Yeah.
Drifting bike? Oh, hold on a second. This opens up a whole new thing.
Yeah.
So a new
Ray had to go into lean. He went from sitting back to lean mode. Is there something
But did you see how
now.
I knew? Did you see how I knew right away it was an inward leaning bike? You got to know your cart name. So this opens up an entire new thing here. So you're new to the game, and then you choose a cart that drifts in the minority of people who play this game. What is that like?
Also, when I started playing, I also did not even know how to drift at all.
So that almost makes it easier because you go non-drifting to in-drifting.
I guess that is true. But it was it was such a roller coaster of learning for sure. Once I tried the sports bike out, once I got used to it, I was like, wait. This is actually a lot easier for me, and I guess how my brain works. And I haven't looked back since. If I can use it, I can use it. I'm gonna use it.
That's funny. Which version of kart have you enjoyed the most? The solos or the gangs?
I think solos. I mean, gangs is fun. Mm-hmm. Gangs is they both have their place. Sure. But I feel like solos.
Which is the more deranged chat? Is probably the question.
It all depends on who's there.
That's the solo.
But that can be fun too. That's always fun too.
So I jump over here. Did you get golf because there were people in the cart that were playing golf and you said, oh, I want to get this too?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, I don't play golf outside of here. I played putt-putt a few times. I mean, that was fun. So I was like, all right, we'll try it. And also like being able to brag that I could play a sport. And it's not really a sport, but... Was
this purely 022 selling you on golf? Or
it was.
Okay.
It worked.
It's a tough sell. Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Well, it wasn't too hard for me. Ray dunks on us because he went through like the leading sales chart for the Switch, and it's way down there. It's not even close. It's like it got dunked on by Mario Strikers Battle League. He did that up and elbow on us.
There's dozens of you playing Mario Golf. Dozens.
We're a small but mighty group.
So I need to pick it up again now.
I mean, I own it too.
But I do love it.
I bought it the second it came out.
New season coming out, people. Get ready. Yeah, Ray got dragged physically by me into it and was told he's going to have to do this.
Yeah, I don't even care about golf today. I was like, you have to buy it. I was like, all right, fine, I'll buy it.
Do it. Just do it.
You got it. What's What's another game?
No,
with
Ray, not
Mario
only do you have
in
to
it?
buy
That
it,
won't
but
stop
you have to
me.
run a dad gaming page with me for it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, we're running a whole group.
We're
Full
building a
commitment.
group from scratch and figuring out how to make a league out of it, Ray.
And it has
And it worked.
an extreme amount of sticking power. There's
Mhm.
no doubt about it. People like their golf.
Suck it,
Yeah.
Fortnite.
This is true.
Yeah.
So are you on the speed golf side or the stroke play
Oh
side?
no. Just stroke play. Just stroke play. Mm-mm.
The stroke
I'm
play
not
is
going-
really taken over with the
I don't
newer
do fast
people.
much with anything except for cart. I will do fast for cart. That's about it.
And what character are you using there? Does it matter? Do you like the specials?
For golf, Rosalina.
Spoken like a
Rosalina-
stroke play player.
Did Rosalina just got voted like most hated character, right? On that last on that quest that Jedi put up? Am I wrong on that? I saw
She is the slowest character to use.
I mean,
It just
I
is
like
what it
her.
is. No, like listen, no, like
I
she
so
like
has
funny.
her.
It's so funny.
she has accuracy benefits, and you can really mess with somebody with her power shot.
Mhm.
But she is slow to move. She is slow to act when you finally get to the ball. So if you're trying to truly play speed, she is the worst that you could get from a random draw perspective. So, that doesn't matter in stroke play. That's the beauty of it. You
doesn't.
don't need to care.
There you go. Yes.
No,
exactly.
she was number one, 35%
Yeah.
of the votes.
Aw.
I don't know. I don't even
Just
know enough
hating.
to
It's
vote on
okay.
somebody. I don't like
I'll use her and I'll be cute out there. It's fine.
I was like, I don't really care for Ninja. He was on the list too. He's at 10%.
It's a big week for Rosalina. She's riding high. The movie clearly teasing her existence.
That's right.
The Galaxy games getting their re-release.
I did
It's-
see the
and-
movie.
and the,
I'm excited about that.
You got Rosalina's Storytime amiibo announced as well too. So it's
Absolutely.
all. Oh
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
you
totally
gotta take
hit-
a look at that thing. That's a quality amiibo there.
I
Shoot,
knew
that movie was totally hinted in the first one too that space was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen so quickly, but they clearly had they throw it in there in the first one. So I'll ask this before we move on. If you could choose, who would you want to play Rosalina in the movie or to voice Rosalina? Because that was not shown
Oh.
yet. They haven't given us any new characters. They've only told us that
Mm.
all the old characters are coming back for another movie, which I thought would have been clear. It's funny that they announced that all the voice actors are coming back, but was there any doubt that like Chris Pratt was going to be Mario again? Like he's going to be the voice
Listen,
of Mario.
You gotta
for
buy
the
some
next-
time in these things sometimes.
I guess that's all it was. I mean, he'll be Mario for the next 2 decades, or however long this movie universe goes along.
I'll be honest. I don't have an answer because I'm terrible with actors and actors' names.
I wouldn't have an answer. I wouldn't even know either.
The only
So I
the
don't
only
have an
thing-
answer, and I feel horrible about that.
The only thing that matters is who voices Yoshi. And if it's anybody besides Kazumi Totaka, there will be riots in the streets.
Do you think so? Because everyone else has a new voice. They've changed even the game. Even the
But
game.
Yoshi
has
doesn't
voices.
talk. Yoshi's not going to talk.
I
You're going
guess
to get your
so.
Yoshi, and that's it.
Kind of fair.
A lot of people can make that voice though. Like it's a voice that you can kind of like. Dude, you just did it. You could be Yoshi, Dan.
That was minimal effort, but I could do it. Trust me.
You could be. That's what I'm saying.
That's behind my Cookie Monster. But no, there will be I guarantee you there will be riots in the streets. The internet will burn. It will be ugly if it's anybody besides Tataka doing Yoshi's voice.
Dan, go talk about Machete Mam's true passion here.
All right, we're in the you teased. We're coming to the cozies, but we're gonna take one weird turn away eventually. But we're gonna come back to that.
Why
I
are none
guess
of
you
my
can have-
games that I'm talking about cozy? I'm looking at the next game I'm talking about. And that's not cozy either.
That's a different.
guess-
That's where we want to be.
got some crazy stuff going on my list here.
So I can't say I expected. Is it how do you Palia or Palia? I'm never
I
good with
think-
A's. Ray will
think it's
Ray will blame the
Palia.
Philly me. Palia, I'm good with that. That's fine.
I believe so
That-
because I even question it myself. So
There were no Palia stores in the corners of Philadelphia when I grew up, so I don't.
I will admit I
Very
don't know
fair.
I don't know that pronunciation off the top of my head. I'll find it though. I just haven't had a chance to.
It
I'll
is
figure
a
out the right
see.
way.
I'm not good at reading phonetic spellings either, so I'm not good at that like phonics, write out and accents. So I
I'll
can't
find.
do that. But anyway, we're here to talk about the cozy free to play game As you mentioned, you teased the cozies earlier. This is one that this has been what 2 years now, I think, something like that. 2023. This one came out. I know they had their beta. They had some open time before. But when did when did you get it?
2023.
I'll be honest. I picked it up maybe 2 months ago.
Oh wow! And this moved. Yeah. This moved right up the list. Then
it. I got it, and I hadn't looked back. Anytime I'd have an opportunity to pick it up, a lot of it, it's just so many different quests you can do. And then you have the little side quest. Of course, you have your main quest, and you have your side quest, and then you have your skills, and your you got to deliver this to this person to get this thing, and
you got the activities that are in there. So, and they don't swap out. So you've got a couple years of built up activity in here.
Oh yeah,
because that was kind of the early feedback on the game. Like it's as good as the content that they are putting out for it. So but you've got a nice little backlog there of activity to catch up with.
And they just put out a new update.
Perfect.
And we can have chickens now, and I'm so excited. Little peckies. I'm so excited.
So you got your chicken farm. That's the next step.
Well, not quite. I'm working on it. This is a fresh update. It was just put out yesterday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Day for yesterday. I don't know.
So all right. So you have a history with cozy games. It sounds like a long-term history of the cozies. What caught your attention with this all of a sudden now?
I think he said it was free, or it really wasn't that expensive, and I knew I kept seeing it as a suggested for me, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna see what it's about.
Yeah, they've obviously like any free game, they've got their bundles and their add-ons and things like that. So there's probably like a starter bundle that's out there, like to give you a little boost to get started, get you caught up with everybody else.
I haven't spent that much on it, so
that's okay. There's nothing wrong either way, as long as you're having fun.
It was a free game.
So I was kind of curious because this one's had like a weird history. Like it had a weird beta that was like mixed results, and they kind of proceeded with it, and then the company that started it like laid off half their team, then the company got bought out by somebody else. So that's why I was kind of curious, like through the last 2 years, how has that been? You're like, you don't care because you just came in now, and you're like, no, we're here. Yeah, you're coming in and everything. It caught your attention now, and you're riding high. So who cares what happened?
What? Didn't know that.
Again, like it is what it is. That's just that's the thing though. You shouldn't know these things with your games.
I mean,
like you should not be like, okay, clearly something's wrong with this company when I'm playing. When I'm like, it should not be Marvel Snap where I can tell like, oh, this company is reaching dire economic times. Why should I be able to tell the economic viability of the video game company that I'm playing their product for? Like, you shouldn't know any of that. You should just be. I don't want to have the harsh economic realities in my face when I'm trying to play a cozy. Like have a cozy chicken farm.
Not. No. Yes, exactly. No, thank you. I'm still not going to think about it. I love my little chicken.
That's okay. Yeah, so you turn on the game, right? And it's your first time jumping into it. Like what hooks you? What gets your attention?
Can I tell you what it was for me?
Yes, that's why. Please, I insist.
This is going to sound so silly.
No.
I went to the all the things that you can buy, and like it's this one thing called the Elderwood that you eventually can get to, but that the way that they worded around it at first, it's kind of like, oh well, you have to buy it, but you can also like play long enough to get to it. So I'm like, oh, I can play long enough to get to it.
Allow me to get the grind.
Sounds like a time issue, exactly. So that was what we did. That took 2 days. That didn't take very long. So yeah, I'm that was my main thing, was that I saw that and I proceeded to go and get the pretty purple glowy things and the trees.
So you're able to move all right off the bat.
Yeah. So, which also makes us for a slew of quests. So, yeah.
So is there is there like an other player element to this thing that involves you or not? Like, can you do this on your own without having to interact with other people, or do you have to interact with actual people? Because that's, I don't know. There's something about these things where I'm like, I don't want to play with other people. I want to just have my cozy little space and be fine.
you definitely don't have to play with other people, but it is kind of helpful. Well, I think there are a couple of quests where you do have to request something from somebody else, but other than that, no.
But they at least put you in a position where you're able to find somebody, no problem. It's not like you have to put that much
Oh,
effort
yeah.
into it. That's helpful.
Oh, for sure. And then, of course, online help is always very nice because after a while, it's just like, okay, can you just tell me where this genie in a bottle is that I'm trying to find? Like,
In Stardew Valley. It's
what mountain is it over?
Yeah, wrong genie.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So this thing is going to continue to have your. Well, obviously, you got to build a chicken farm now. So this is going to continue to have
Got
your
to.
attention.
Yes. Have to.
All right. So sell me on the game.
Oh. Sell you on it?
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
what would draw. I'm all for the cozies. I've done my Animal Crossing time. We'll get there. But like, what's the hook? How would you get someone else to be like, no, you got to play this game?
there's no monsters. Not really. But like that was something that once I realized that I was like, oh, that was one of my favorite selling points.
I don't have to worry about the dread of nightfall coming for me in the second
No.
Yeah.
Fishing's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. There's cute shiny rocks.
And that's all you have to worry about. That's it
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, you don't have to worry about. There's no pressure.
all
There's
just
no.
Nice.
But it doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't sound like it feels like a chore.
Yeah.
To you. That's the thing that like
Absolutely not.
has put me off to not only like a lot of free to plays, but even the cozy games. I'm like, wait a second. I'm just doing the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing now anyway. Yes, Animal Crossing. I appreciate your having me weed my island, but I also have to go outside and weed the real garden. I will go weed the real garden.
Yes.
And, worry about that instead. So.
Yes.
It somehow does not. It somehow manages not to feel like a chore, and that's the important part there.
That's what we love about the cozies.
What do you want to see added to the game at this point? So you got your chickens. You got your chickens. You're going to build up the farm. What's next?
Oh, more outfits. I want some more cute outfits.
Give
And
me
more
the
hair
fashion.
customizations. We need some more hair customizations. But I think
Sounds-
they did add some of that. I just don't know how to get any of the new things yet. So I just got to figure that out.
So the new update may have had some of those things for you.
Oh, it did. They added
That's-
a bunch of new colors. It's just a
that's
matter.
I'm
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, that's where they usually get you on the freemium stuff. Like, no, you want this hair color, like you got to pay for that. And no problem.
Yeah.
Don't charge me $80 for it, but that's no problem. I'll throw a couple shekels to help the cause. No problem.
Yeah.
Ray unmuted. I'm waiting for him to drop his latest hairstyle.
I've gone down. I was gonna say I went down an entire rabbit hole of how to pronounce the name of this game.
Oh, good.
It's apparently
How have we blown the last 10 minutes? Can't wait to hear this one.
No, it's apparently it's an international affair,
Ooh.
kind of thing where England calls it Palia. So England calls it Palia. Over
Well, we
here,
fought for independence from them already, so I don't care what they have to say.
over here is more people would prefer to be Palia because you play with your pals.
This is an American
So,
game based out of
Palia.
California, so I'm going with Palia.
Oh,
I do like
and
Paleo.
also the company is one of those apparently that tries to pretend it's an indie company, and then someone's like, "This is like a $50 million company." They're not an indie thing, whatever.
It does.
Did they go on
a little bit.
They go on Kickstarter too? Because that's the
I-
other thing with these companies is really starting to drive me nuts. I'm sorry I'm sorry you're a $50 million company, but you're going to go on Kickstarter and suck away money from somebody who needs it. Like, okay,
I did not see
no,
that
they did.
one.
They were not a Kickstarter. Don't worry, I kid.
Oh, good.
One I did not see, but yes, Palia over here is accepted, but Palia apparently Palia is also accepted.
I'll throw Palia into the harbor with a T. We could go with Palia just fine.
Paleo. Yes. And I also
Play with
learned.
your pals.
Yes, that's a cute little
Sold.
thing too. I also learned that apparently that is a very similar setup to Disney Dreamlight.
Yeah, Disney Dreamlight
I
Valley.
didn't realize that. I was
Except
like,
Disney
now I'm gonna be
Dreamlight
in that
Valley-
now.
Yeah, Disney Dreamlight Valley went through a whole other thing because they went through an early access. You can pay of various tiers to get various benefits in their early access stage before they went free to play. Except like a month before they went free to play. Yoink! No, they didn't. They just said we're going to be these tiers, and listen, you know what? That's okay because like I know, yeah, I have not played that one myself, but my daughter was the one keeping me apprised of that. Mrs. Gargata, I know, was big into that game, and like they kept steady updates coming for that game, and it was really well run. Again, it wasn't really chorey. It was kind of fun to do the character interactions and everything. So like, hey, listen, if you want to pay $30 or whatever for it, that's fine. I mean, I know they caught some heat for like everybody's really like, oh, we're gonna get to play this for free, and like, there's no It's better for them to admit there's no sustainable way to run this thing for free than to go through it this one day and be like, no, we're gonna lay off half our staff and like hope somebody buys and saves us before we have to shut the servers off and figure this out. So like that's
right.
Better to pay up front. But yeah, again, like Disney Dreamlight Valley, yeah, listen, have fun with it. You play with the Disney characters, you get to kind of vibe with that whole thing. Yeah, that's there.
Mm-hmm.
But
I would have paid for it.
Speaking of vibes, so you did it again. You snuck in. Now I have a harder time. I have both an easier time kind of getting it, but I'm having a tougher time because Mario Kart 8 and Mario Golf, I'm like, okay, I get we're doing the conversation here. You're smuggling in two games together because they are indeed group activities on Channel 3 of the Nintendo varietal. Sure, no problem. Now, you're smuggling in Stardew Valley along with Animal Crossing New Horizons. I get there are some similarities here. I need you to justify the smuggle for me. That's what I need to know, because this one I'm like, okay, I can see the smuggle. Were you just trying to get into sim games on us here? Is that what this was?
I do. They are both very beloved to me. However, they are not the same game.
No, they're not
at all. At all.
There are a lot of
same game. But that's everybody loves to compare them.
And once you start comparing them, it stops quickly, or else you're lying to yourself. But that's where right now, that's where my brain and right side of my brain are yelling at each other, saying like, "Why is she smuggling these two in together? I need to know why."
Because they don't belong together. But apparently, a lot of people love to compare them. That was the only reason why. But I do generally love both of them.
Good. So we want to fight the internet on this. Good. Let's do it right now. I'm here to fight the entire internet. Let's go.
And in fairness, I played Stardew Valley before Animal Crossing, before it came out. So I was very deep into Stardew Valley before Animal Crossing ever was on my map at all.
All right, time out on the field.
Yeah.
First question I have then. So is this where the history of cozy games starts, or had you done the cozy thing before here? Because I was also wondering, like, had you been in the Animal Crossing realm before now?
No, actually. It was my first Animal Crossing game.
Okay, as it
wasn't. I didn't want it to be, but it was.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Save that one. But like, so where did cozy games come in for you besides like some form of Mario Kart that got picked up at a friend's house? We know that is in your gaming history, but like, you identify as a cozy gamer for a lot. But it's like, where did cozy games come in, or is this the beginning of the cozy?
So it's kind of in my honorable mentions a little bit. The Sims.
Okay, fair enough. We'll come back. I'm not taking Ray's spotlight. Cool, we're good. Got it. Duly noted. Moving back. Okay, so Stardew Valley has been around for some time now. Where did you jump in at?
Oh man, what year was it? Maybe 2018, 2019.
We know before 2020 because it was before Animal Crossing, and clearly you were in the same boat as the rest of. Was this the highest selling Switch game, Ray? Was that?
Number 2.
I'm sorry, behind Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 is the highest selling, of course. Yeah, that's the highest selling racing game of all time. Is the number one spot for.
It's also the highest selling game on the Wii U as well. Just
all 12 copies. Yes, there are dozens of us, as Ray said earlier. There are dozens.
and number 2 on the Wii. Mario Kart kind of wins every console. I'm about to check the 64. I'm going backwards here. Continue as I do this. All right, so you're in you're in Stardew Valley for a couple years. What brought you to it? Is it just like indie sensation caught your eye? It was always on. I think there's always some sale for it too.
Oh yeah, it probably was, because that's usually how I pick my games, and that it leads me down a giant rabbit hole sometimes like that, and that's how I love my games.
So
and Stardew Valley's always getting a new update, always doing something. They just did a new update for something else I saw recently. There's some controversy about that. Don't know what all that's about either. Haven't looked it out. But haven't checked it out. But
Don't need more.
I probably will.
Internet controversy. We don't need that here. Yeah, no, and I can't figure out whether he's just trying to delay his Haunted Chocolatier game, which has been announced for years. But also, like, everybody appreciates it too. He's not charging for the DLC. It's just like, it's his thank you to everybody for, like, hey, listen, you keep playing, people keep buying the game. I'll throw some more content out there. It's a beautiful, holistic thing of a true independent that's not backed, unless we find out that, like, he's got Nazi money and Nazi gold buried somewhere that we didn't know about. To my knowledge, true. There's not a conglomerate behind this one, as much as some LinkedIn Jackie will tell you, here's how you do the success of. No, you don't get to do that. This is its own thing. But anyway, so all right. So how do you wander in though? Like, it's on sale. Probably that's the case. Sure enough. Are you playing? Or is this a Switch? Is this a play? What are you playing on?
Oh, this is on 360 actually.
Okay, so
yeah.
Is this judge a book by its cover? Like, because that's some of the time with some of these sale things. Like, had you heard of it and just like waited for it, or was it just?
I don't think I'd heard of it. I think I just sat there and I read it and I was like, you know what? I want a cute little farm. That'd be cute.
It's a different cover from a lot of games too.
True. It was definitely my first ever like farmy type game. I feel like.
Well, because it broke the rest of gaming, and everybody's like, "We got to do the Stardew Valley thing now. We got to make a farming sim out of everything."
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you pop it in, you turn it on. Like, all right, what happens? What gets the hooks in you?
It is the grinding for that coin. It is. We are doing preserve jars. We are doing. Oh my gosh, what else are we doing?
It's the choring.
Yes, the crops, all of them. We're going to the mines.
Different.
Sometimes we go to the mines.
Again,
I don't go very deep in the mines. I'm being honest.
To the Palia, doesn't have to worry about having to fight in Palia.
Yeah. I game to relax, so that's
So are you more like the town gossip player then, or are you more just like the I'm here to farm and earn money, or you would like?
A little bit of both, maybe. A little bit of both.
Enjoying the relationship piece while you do your choring at the same time?
Yes, but I'm definitely one that I will spend a hot minute, like, online trying to figure out what is going to be my best placement for my farm, for max money, whatever. Yeah.
So that's what I was going to ask, because this is one where, like, you see people just getting mocked on darker parts of the internet for, like, you put your crops like that. What kind of loser does? Who puts that crop? Like, so were you immediately like, I need to go consult the internet for this, or were you just trying to kind of figure it out on your own, or like, I'm not doing this efficiently enough, I need to find out the right way to min-max this?
I definitely tried to do it on my own at first, and then after a while, I'm like, okay. After the first year, which I get is your first year, I was like, man, there's not really. She ain't get much profit. Maybe I should go to the internet. Somebody might know something better than me. So yeah.
Fair enough. So you got your play style. So all right, so you're just living in Stardew Valley. The updates are coming down. Just continue. And again, like, even without the updates, this is not an infinite game, but there's a lot to this game, even without the continually gifted to the world updates. So, all right, let's jump to March of 2020. And had you planned to procure Animal Crossing New Horizons, or were you in the I've got nothing better to do? Oh, look, there's this thing called Animal Crossing New Horizons. Which bucket were you in?
I was in the second one.
Nothing
else better to do.
Nothing else
and
better to do.
At the time, we just had one Switch Lite for both of us.
Oh, wow.
For Machetemaam and me. And I.
This was a game that I think single-handedly led to a boom in. I can't tell what was a boom in Switch sales due to the time of what occurred versus what do you mean we have to share an island on the same Switch?
I know.
Yes, the answer is yes, Dan.
The answer is
The answer is yes.
Yeah, that feels accurate. But what is that nonsense?
Well, because
if
if you try to put a second island on there, the Switch well, the Switch Lite caught fire trying to play Animal Crossing to begin with. But if you try to put even on a regular, like the Switch Gen 1, actually that was by the time they had the 2.0 battery. It wasn't the OLED, but they did upgrade the battery. The battery probably would have lasted 10 minutes if you put a second island on the console, but if you try to do anything else, it would have caught fire. So
Very true.
okay.
Now, in fairness as well, when I started with Cart, I also was playing on that same light. Now I'm upgraded to a TV, but yeah,
Ray,
want to point that out as well.
Ray is aware of my longstanding. Now, so was the Switch was a secondary console for you guys. It sounds like you're playing on Xbox, so it was a secondary console. You guys kind of had it to have. Okay, fine, so be it. That's like Ray's aware of my longstanding beef with the Switch Lite's existence. Like it was an abomination that never should have existed. That's
it's definitely a try it before you just like
for $50 though. Like come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't for $50. I can play on the TV, detach the controllers, or like even if I never play on the TV for $50, I get the better screen, and also like the guts weren't the same. It wasn't like they made tinier guts. Like it didn't run things as well. It was the opposite of the Switch 2 being like I play Super Mega Baseball 4 on the Switch 2. I'm like, my God, this game is really good on here now. And you're playing same games, you're like, oh, this really sucked on the Switch 1 more than I realized. But like the Switch Lite was already doing that to you, like games that were struggling on the Switch 1, like here, let me take about 20% off the top here. And so, sorry again, I'm just shocked to hear that all went down. So anyway, okay, so like
25 million people
we're getting Animal Crossing. We got nothing better to do. And you open up and you're going to the island. So is this just you playing, or is machetemaam playing, or is this like, no, it's your Switch now?
He is. He's playing. Right at the very beginning, it was like what are we gonna do? Went and got another Switch Lite. So we're both sitting in bed with our two little Switch Lights.
Okay.
Just cute little thing. This is great.
So wait, did the island prompt that, or did just like the timing of like, no, we need a second Switch? Did Animal Crossing do it, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Animal Crossing definitely did it.
So who got the island first? Who got the island in the divorce of the Switch Lights?
Me.
Okay, so you started. You were the mayor. This is my island. Machetemaam, you're welcome. Your junk's over there outside of your tent in the boxes. You're welcome to come over and hobo it over to your new island.
He was like, nah, it's fine.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And he was fine with that.
It says Mayor Machetemaam on the sign over here. It does not say Mayor Machetemaam. So I will be staying here. You're welcome to move.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, fair enough. So, all right. So to go back though, so you pick up the game out of just like, okay, we've all collectively agreed we have nothing better to do. The boom of the Animal Crossing New Horizons is here, and you turn it on for the first time, not really knowing what you're in for. Like, what do you do?
Sit there and read a whole lot of tutorials. But it's a lot of reading. It's cute though. They're so cute.
Who's this Tom Nook? What's his
name? This crook.
He's
taking all them bells. Taking all my bells. Rude. So rude.
I'm sorry, he's giving interest-free loans to give you a tent.
It's giving criminal.
And then letting you do all the work for him. Hey, what's the He never breaks it. He always just the thing is, like, I joke like he's both the worst and also gets a worse rap than he deserves. Like he's not charging a vig up in here for this. Sorry, that's more Ray territory for that outer New York extensive mob interest. He's not dropping that. He's not sending somebody to break your legs while the bells are due this week. He doesn't do any of that. So like I also get like he's a little nicer than I give him credit for. And also, just spoiler alert, if you haven't played the earlier ones, like my kids were literally just playing Animal Crossing on the GameCube. He's more of a jerk in the first one. Like he's a pushy, obnoxious jerk.
He gets on you.
Yeah, he's like, literally, he's like, hey, can you do me a favor? I'm running the store here. Can you take this over to Timmy in the corner? And like, if you stop and read a sign, he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess you were dawdling. I said to rush it over there. I'm sorry you had to stop and take a look at a sign and go home and have a snack of ice cream out of the fridge before you went and made the delivery over here. I'd have thought you'd been here 10 minutes ago. Like,
Don't-
you're getting
don't
stuff
start
like
the
that.
game. You better not forget to say it.
Sir.
Yeah. I
Don't-
think Timmy and Tommy
don't-
softened him up a little bit there. I don't
Change
know.
that GameCube clock either. He'll come after you for it. He knows.
Yeah, there's no more Mr. Rossetti in New Horizons. He had his enforcer there that if you tried to save scum on him, and you get yelled at the second you turn the console back on. My kids learned that because I was like, you guys didn't save. Oh no, you don't know what you just did. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, turn it back on.
I'm so mad at you for it.
I'm like, yeah, you didn't get that treatment in New Horizons, kids. They softened up on that one.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, so like you get a tent and you're just on this deserted island you have access to about 20% of, and you're like, okay, this is what fun is now. This is what my life is.
Yes, but I will say that one of the differences that I feel different about either way about Animal Crossing and Stardew is where at least with Stardew you can just keep playing. Animal Crossing you cannot. You just kind of have to play for your little bit of the day or whatever time of day, unless you want to time travel.
Were you time traveling?
I didn't at first. I tried to be good, and then I was not. We're sitting at home. I gotta do stuff.
Like,
I want
Nintendo did not design this game thinking everybody's gonna be trapped in their houses for an extended period of time. They're like, oh no, everybody's gonna have like 30, 40 minutes a day. We'll give them 30, 40 minutes a day and just make sure they're checking in every day. Get that stickiness in here. Like, no, people are literally living on these islands and hosting parties on these islands to interact with one another at this point. Nintendo did not factor exactly what was going to be involved there. All right, so you dabbled in the time travel. Did you screw up your turnips at some point and accidentally time travel backwards and kill everything?
I never had good luck with the turnips. I can never get them for a low enough price, or I couldn't find her anywhere. My goodness, that's a cute little girl. She'd just be traveling, little Daisy May.
Well, she's
also
was
cute.
gone by if you had stuff to do on a Sunday morning, and like she was already gone. She's gone by noon. Forget it. You're done.
That is true.
See, that's where the dad gaming Animal Crossing group is as psychotic as those people ended up being. We had that back in the day. That the stock market was thriving. Thanks to that group.
Yes.
So you and Machete like visiting your islands, talking. Are you playing with other friends? Like, are you visiting the stock markets on the interwebs or anything?
No, actually, we did visit a couple of treasure islands, or I did rather. He did not. We got a little deep there for a minute. So even though I didn't know anybody personally that I was playing with, I had lots of online friends for sure.
Was he trying to hustle off of you then? Of like, wait, how'd you get this? Can you send me one?
I'd send him the things that I thought that he would like, or like things that I knew that he would want. So just I was just thinking about it, but he definitely kind of fell off with it faster than I did. I definitely held on to it for a long time.
What pulled you away?
I really don't know, to be honest with you. I'm going to say with lack of knowing if the timing works out right. I feel like just becoming a mom.
Well, yeah,
probably.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that whole thing. What a ride.
Yeah, that'll absolutely destroy any. No, I don't. Again, I don't have time to do the choring in here. I got the real choring to do. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm covered in vomit and I need a nap. No, thank you.
Literally, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That tracks.
Yeah.
Are you still playing Stardew at this point?
No. Oh no.
Well, is there a way they'll get you back, or is it just like you've had your time, you're done?
Oh no! Like, am I playing Stardew now? Oh, I mean, I definitely haven't picked it up recently, but with Palia being the way it is, I don't know. It might be a minute.
If the Haunted Chocolatier drops, not that we know a whole lot about it, does Concerned Ape get the machete dollar?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, guy has the credibility for it.
Got to. Yeah.
How about one last thing? Shout out for the Stardew Valley soundtrack. Is this a soundtrack game for you too?
Oh yes, for sure.
Fair enough. Well, let's jump to your honorable mentions. And you know what? At first, I was coming in saying the first one here we're off brand, but then I was like, wait a second, no. There's a world where the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is in fact a cozy game. But I don't know. I don't know what. All right. So what's the deal here? I don't understand.
Well, so there is Skyrim, but then there's also, oh man, what is the other one?
Oblivion.
I believe it is Oblivion. It's the online one.
The Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, I think.
That's just they didn't name it fancy. It wasn't like Fallout. They're like it's Fallout 76. Like no, they just called it Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah.
I think that may have been what it was. I did pick up both of those.
Okay.
But
Skyrim was one. You to say like of the. All right, so we've not really talked games so far that say obviously you're going to be playing Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
So this is a departure as far as I'm concerned that you need to explain to us. What brought you to the Elder Scrolls? Nothing in your first five games said obviously the the first or third person medieval themed fantasy realm battler or RPG is obviously the next game we're going to talk about here. What brought you into the Elder Scrolls then?
When you put it like that, I mean, now I will say
my brain works weird. Okay, don't judge me.
But no, when you put it like that, I mean, it does make a lot of sense. I'm like, oh, I guess that does make it kind of weird in there too. I was going to put it with that and Minecraft too. Does that make it less weird?
No, because Minecraft fits. Minecraft, there's a world where, like, okay, A, B, C, D. You're saying A, B, C, D, sea bass, salmon, F, G. We're going back to F, G after this then. But, like, you switch suddenly into fish from going through the alphabet. So I just, like, how did you get into the Elder Scrolls? What happened here?
Actually, I do know what it was. Machetemaam, he had a job at the time where he was working night shift. And so I was at home at night a lot. And so I just kind of needed a little game to play at night. And that just so happened to be the one.
Was it just was it just on the Xbox or whatever? Or okay.
Yeah, it was one that he already had. And so I just picked it up.
Just turned it on and then, I see you're awake now. And you're like, okay, you have my attention. I'm about to be executed. Okay.
Yes. But I even specifically remember being so into the game at one point that he was working out of town and I actually packed up everything with the Xbox, everything, and took it with me just so that I could play it because I would stay overnight there too while he was working. And so I'd play during the day while he was at work.
Listen, I took the PlayStation 3 with me. This was my hotel game while I was relocating and moving. So I had like 9 uncontested hotel weeks of this game. So I understand, but also I played like Fallout and other games like that before. So it's just funny hearing you popped on the Xbox and you're like, okay, let's do it. And then you're like attacked by a dragon and you're like, let's go.
Yes. Skyrim also has so many glitches. They're just so good. So good.
The Bethesda magic.
So humorous. Yes. Gotta love it. Pay so much for a game. So glitchy.
But also so huge. Like the game is massive. Like
absolutely.
There's no exploring that entire game.
No.
All right. So like what's your play style? Like what do you play as? Like are you using magic, bows and arrows, swords, like just going full tank mode with the best armor and a mace? Like what are you doing?
I'm definitely swords. Swords is right up my alley. A little bit with magic. I feel like I never really got the hang of it like I wanted to. But yeah. And then trying to stay as far away from, if I think I'm going to die, I'm just running. I'm running for my life.
So are you wandering into caves and exploring then? Or are you just kind of like wandering the countryside?
It depends. It depends on what the music starts to sound like. It lets me know.
I don't want to be here today.
I definitely go off of vibes.
Yeah, so you're just like wandering and seeing like what catches your, because this is a game where you're like wandering, like, oh look, there's a tower over here, or there's something that popped up on my my map indicator saying like, I should go over and explore this area, and like, oh no, it's bandits, or it's a group of raiders, or oh, it's a dragon's nest. Like what?
Yep, that'd be me.
So you're just wandering from you're just your Kung Fu the Legend continues, just wandering from town to town looking for. Were you playing narratively at all, like following the story, or just like no, I'm just gonna live in this world?
I did actually, and man, there's a lot of reading in that game, but story's so good.
So were you a Bethesda psycho where like somebody annoyed you during the course of these conversations and you learned to do a manual save and then just destroyed a village of helpless people because they annoyed you? Or your reaction says
Yeah,
I should probably seek therapy.
That's a Fallout mentality. I'm sorry. I don't think I ever did anything like that either.
I don't think I did, but I have seen somebody do that.
Dan, how many cities have you destroyed?
But I wondered, I was like, why? How would you do that? Now I know.
Quick manual save. That's all you got to do.
How many cities have you destroyed, Dan?
Enough to save a therapy bill, Ray. Cheaper. The manual save is cheaper.
True. That is true. I mean, the way some of them villagers be talking to you sometimes, like, excuse me, it do be making you want to light something up, though.
Well, that or like the thing that happens too is like you slip and you accidentally like kick a chicken or something. Like, basically, like the entire village comes to attack you.
Now they're angry at you forever.
And you're like, okay, let me roll the save back real quick. I'm going to come back into this village. And I'm going to teach you all a lesson because I looked at your chicken funny. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything wrong by it. Or like,
you run through a crowd too fast.
I'm sorry. I was busy making daggers over here, and the blacksmith came over, and I accidentally stole gold out of his pocket because like he walked in front of me while I was trying to craft 800 daggers to upgrade my blacksmithing skills. And now suddenly I'm being attacked. Like, you stop, thief! Like, I wasn't a thief. You walked in front of me while I was hammering a dagger, and my hand fell in your pocket.
I'm standing here.
Fair enough. So swords, little magic dabbling. And so did you actually like? Frankly, I never beat the game. I never finished it. I have to go back and do it sometime.
I don't think I ever did. I want to think I did. I probably didn't.
No, I know I did. I definitely know I didn't finish it. I have to, and I don't know how many people. Probably like 3% of people did. I should probably take a look and see what the actual finish rate of this game.
I'd have to start the game over. I wouldn't even know what to do at this point.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, no.
That's the beauty. I could I could go to the quest markers, but I don't know how many of the quest markers I did because all I was doing was just like all these infinite side quests that were happening there. So
I was in charge of the Thieves Guild. I know that. I know I made that happen. I could pick locks really well.
So he's living as the master of the Thieves Guild, but judging me for a quick manual save and wiping out a village.
I wasn't wiping villages out. I was not wiping out villages.
Yeah, you were just living everyday life as a thief. Okay, fine.
You're just pickpocketing all
you're
of them.
so much better than I am.
Was it? And there were animals, right? You could choose. Was it like wolves or vampire? Or is that a different game?
Oh, there is the Vampires Guild you can take over too. Yeah,
I can't remember if it did. I definitely was in the Thieves Guild. I know that. With like my heavy dragon armor, somehow I did both of those things at the same time.
I mean, that dragon armor is pretty sweet.
Yeah. All right, next honorable mention here is The Sims Herbs, which I had to look this up, and didn't realize that this was like a narrative based, like story based game.
Mm-hmm.
I only know The Sims or Sim City, or which either one.
Yeah.
So what system are you playing this on? Because apparently that matters.
Oh, GameCube. What other ones does it come on?
If you play it handheld, it was slightly different apparently.
Oh.
So the Game Boy Advance version is different than the console versions.
That makes sense.
So you had Will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas help you
I did.
to the club, which I mean I'm reading all this for the first time. This game just sounds like a giant fever dream.
It does. It feels like it. It's great.
So yeah, tell us about the herbs.
Especially just like the way the characters look.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the way that everything looks. It's just so funky, I guess you could call it.
Peak GameCube, PlayStation 2 graphic era.
For sure.
With 3D, but now it's like we can make round 3D things and they're not just polygons, but they're really round.
Really, really round. And bulbous, almost, if you will. Yeah.
Everyone's full of water.
Yes. Yes.
So tell me about this game. You get in, there's a story mode. Did you play The Sims before this? Did you?
Oh, yeah.
And then you were like, oh, this is like another Sims. Did you know it was like a story when you got it? Or you thought this is just like Sims like in an urban city kind of thing.
Kinda. I think I remember. I definitely played The Sims first, and then I believe this was during a time when we still had a store we could rent games from.
2004. So it's definitely
Yeah,
that's
yeah, that feels accurate then. Yep,
Blockbuster's still around then.
yeah, we definitely had one. Machete Man worked there.
Oh, there you go.
Go figure. In our hometown. But I do specifically remember renting the herbs, and I absolutely loved it. And then I knew I had to actually have it because I didn't have enough time to finish it, but definitely finished it plenty of times. Loved the game. But yeah, I feel like that was one that I specifically remember, like rented it, had to have it. Absolutely had to have it.
Did you have like a favorite set or like type of missions in this? Because you have to go and you have to, you have to dance and prove that you could dance so you could make it to the club, and then you have to, you have to show off that you can play guitar, and there's all these like skills that you have to, apparently these are the things you do when you live in the city.
Yeah, like the modeling and like the fashion. Did love that. Did love that.
Was this one? It was still Sims, so you still could kind of build your place out and do stuff. Was that something that you ended up spending a lot of time doing? Was like you just really customize everything?
For sure. And then you'd have neighbors come over, and then some of them weren't nice. It was sometimes there was beef. It wasn't fun all the time.
And so, like, when you beat the game, is it something that you just kind of stick around and keep playing like your beaten file, or do you like, I want to start over because maybe I can play it, or like beat it a different way?
Oh yeah, we're starting over for sure.
How many times are you starting over this one?
It was definitely one where I'd finish it and then I'd just like let it lie for a little bit, and then I feel like I'd pick up The Sims again and then dabble in that and then go back like a month or two later. So I kind of go back in with different strategies each time.
So apparently when you beat the game on console, you leave for essentially the city that's in the handheld version. I don't know if the handheld version ends up being a sequel or so, or I don't know. It's weird. I don't even know why.
I need to find it.
I don't know why the Black Eyed Peas don't want to be on the Game Boy Advance version. Or on the N-Gage. It's also on the N-Gage. It was not just
controversy.
They don't want to be on no handheld Black Eyed Peas. That's all. How many outfits? Like, was it like, let me go change an outfit every time I do a new mission?
No, I feel like I definitely probably had a favorite outfit.
Oh, you had like a style, and like this is who my character is this time.
That's definitely me coded for sure. Yeah, one outfit, and that's her the whole time.
All right, now I jump to the last honorable mention, and I'm just gonna have you talk to this one because I don't know anything about Spirit Stallion of the. I didn't even look up how to pronounce this one. The Cimarron.
You got it. This one's simple. It's simple enough. Yeah.
Cimarron.
This was one of those forgotten DreamWorks movies, Ray.
Yeah, I've never.
It's not forgotten. I remembered it.
Not even known.
All right, I'm older than you people, so
can't forget something I didn't know.
This is a forgotten movie. Okay.
It's very beloved to me.
You're not alone. Again, there are dozens of you.
There's dozens. Yes.
Love it.
So
there is a micro generation and a micro generation that's here for this movie. Yes.
It's a 2002 movie. So
it's me and 5 other people.
An American Western from 2002.
The end of the hand-drawns, Ray.
Matt Damon stars in it. Matt Damon is Spirit. Is Spirit the horse? Matt Damon's the horse in this movie.
Sure is.
Apparently. And they made a game out of it.
Given that the Spirit is the stallion, yes, the Spirit is the horse, Ray.
Whatever.
Yes.
Tell me about Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, the Game Boy Advance title based on the 2002 DreamWorks classic.
It definitely had me in a chokehold back in the day. Like I remember specifically with this game, I was like, I have to get a light for my Game Boy Advance because I can't see at night. The problem, and I have to play this at all times.
That's right, kids. As my child learned, the Game Boy Advance still did not have a backlit screen. 10 years after the
No.
the Game Gear had a backlit color screen. No, still the Game Boy Advance did not.
Very sad.
And so I'm guessing you watched the movie first.
Yeah, probably so for sure.
You had the game because you knew about the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you play the game, and the game kind of follows the movie. Did you like that? Did you like that? You were just like, I'm doing the movie. Here I am. I'm playing. Like I just get to follow along again.
Kind of, sort of, not really. I'll be honest. It was definitely one of those where I really just liked horses. I'm not a horse girl. Don't know anything about that. Not that, but just loved horses. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be about that. And I did watch the movie, and I feel like I was even a little bit too old for it. But it was just one of those things where I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like what I like because games are supposed to make you happy. And that was what I did. And I followed my heart. And that was what I did.
Mark the GIF on the tape, Ray. That's where that, yeah.
And there's a lot of horses. You get a lot of.
There definitely is.
You get a lot of different ones here. I'm looking at like a full playthrough. I got this brown one. There's a gray horse. He's talking to a squirrel at some point in this game. They played it. Looked like the playthrough was an hour, and he I think completed the game.
This Game Boy Advance game, yeah, they were never.
Yeah. Long, yeah. Also, you can play it online. I think you can get this like on browser. I think you can play the game on the browser.
Probably Internet Archives probably has it lurking.
Yeah, I think you could do the whole thing. So if you want to ride around the horses again, I think it's readily available for you.
To be clear, it's Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron Search for Homeland, because I have to add this to the library. Not to be confused with Forever Free, which was the PC game.
Oh, yes. There were also just a PC game as well.
Good to know.
There's more important breaking news, and Ray, I don't think this is in your notes. Let me double check.
I care.
There's more breaking
news. Yeah. A third game, Lucky's Big Adventure, was released in 2021 based on the Untamed film sequel. So, alas, because Spirit Untamed, a computer animated film released June 4th of 2021, they even put a game out for it in the last 4 years.
Oh, it's new.
You are not alone. They released a sequel to the movie in 2021.
So excited about this.
They put a Netflix series out because they just did that with every DreamWorks thing. Got a Netflix series. They gave that a series in 2017, and it was enough that it carried its own movie in 2021, as well as a video game. So you're not alone. This is carried on for 2 decades.
I love that.
With Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, good God!
Jake Gyllenhaal. That's the first name that I recognized. I think that may have been where they spent all the money. Andre Braugher's in this.
Oh God, that's going to be one of his last performances. Then that's how he's going to go down.
Walter Goggins. I don't know the ladies. Marcy Martin and Isabella Mercedes. Oh no, I know.
Oh, Isabella Merced. She's
Merced. There we go.
And she was
Dora.
Yeah, that's it. She was
Dora.
live action Dora. And,
Marcy Martin. I don't know her. That one I don't know. She was in Good Burger too.
Isabel Merced's had a summer though. She had a good part in The Last of Us Part 2, and she's been a Hawk Girl. So she's
Marcy is a little sister in Blackish.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't know her name.
The one who points to the board and has like here's my 50-minute talk about the whatever like that. She's that
the
girl.
Smart one. The youngest sister, the smart one.
Okay,
there we go. Now there you go. They got
people. You now have your homework to watch the 2021
I'm so excited.
Animated version movie.
So excited.
We'll just lightning round this one. We'll talk about your future game you're looking forward to, which is absolutely nothing.
I got something for instead of future game. I did research as we kept talking about Mario Kart. It kind of blew me away. I've never sat down and looked at it.
Is Mario Kart racing or something now?
No, it's just Mario Kart has never been lower than I think 4th in like sales for any.
It was the
Nintendo
highest for the
system.
Game Boy Advance too. I know that.
So like even I went back all the way to Super Nintendo, which might be its
That's
lowest.
probably the lowest one, only because it
Okay.
had like Mario World.
Yeah, it was the lowest at 4. Like Super Nintendo was 4, Nintendo 64 second.
I don't even see it on the top 20 sales for the NES though.
Wow.
On the Wii, second. On
Game Boy,
Switch,
nothing. Suck it, Mario Kart.
yeah, Game Boy, nothing wasn't there. Nintendo 64 is second. On the DS was third. Mario Kart
What was
DS
number one on
third.
the 64? Super Mario. I mean Mario 64. I
Super Mario
guess.
64, yeah.
Fair enough.
Second on the GameCube to something else.
Luigi's
Oh, gosh.
Mansion.
No, Melee. Melee is the only time.
Oh, Melee.
By the way, the only time the Smash Brothers game is the top selling game. Smash Brothers has weird numbers in each one, but Mario Kart, second, first, fourth.
And you played one of them sometime somewhere at someone's house. So
it's actually it's actually insane. I've never sat down and looked at it all.
And that's been your future game outlook for Machete
There
Man,
you go.
because there's nothing she's looking forward to.
No, I am looking forward to the movie. Does that count?
There we go. We found a
Yeah.
new thing. We're looking
The
forward
Super
to
Mario
the movie.
Galaxy
There we go.
movie.
Yes, I am looking forward to that.
And Spirit.
And Spirit. And Spirit.
And 2021's Spirit and its corresponding game. Released on whatever it is. But by the time you people hear this, Lucky's Big Adventure will be in the... I may have to put a Spirit series in for the game now, because there's 3 of them.
There's more than one.
Part of the Spirit series. Great. Oh, so good.
Yay. Changing the
Amazing.
community as we know it.
This
I'm
is
so
amazing.
excited.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quest still. A question for the Channel 3 history books. We don't give you the option of this one. And I'm just going to ask you only because I saw your answer for this one. I need to hear about this. Your gaming snack of choice?
It's cheese.
Is there a particular varietal, or are you just like my wife and like whatever I find in the fancy section of the supermarket gets sliced up and wrapped in something?
I mean, sometimes that is good too. But my favorite is New York white sharp cheddar.
Just like a Cabot squares, they just have like the slices from like Costco's got that perfect package ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Especially ones that are already pre-sliced.
Yeah, that 3-pack of Cabot at Costco. There's your way to go. They got the Gouda, the white cheddar, and something else in the mix for that.
Yes.
You're set. My wife just eats the shaved Parmesan kept in bulk at all times for snacking purposes. Whatever else I find it, as she is literally probably upstairs now, having that in olives to end the night. So yeah. Fair enough. But so cheese. You mentioned cheese and cider specifically. That was your go-to. But
Yeah.
the New York white cheddar is your way to go.
Yes, always.
Ray, what's yours? Oh, go ahead. Go. Sorry, Machete Man, please.
I was going to say, my only thing I was going to add to it is that sometimes if I'm feeling extra fancy, we'll pull a little Bluey and we'll do a jam and cheddar cheese on toast.
Oh, okay. So you're a sophisticated palate, I see.
It's pretty good, though. Y'all should try it.
I'm not. And I know I'm not even going to ask Ray. Like, Ray's out. The second you're mixing cheese and jam, I know. I can tell you right now he's out. I don't even need to think about that.
Oh, no.
I don't generally. I also like. I don't know. I don't associate snacks with gaming. I know everyone does. I just don't.
Do you have? You have to have something where, like, okay, when you're done at least, like, what's the snack? Like, let me go grab something.
They're just separate activities. I'm never playing a game eating a snack.
No, all right, but like so fine. Like, so I get you're not crossing the streams, but like when you're done, you're like, okay, I need a snack before I go do whatever.
Right now, so right now for the last couple months, it's been all about beef jerky. That's like teriyaki beef jerky. It's every time I want something to snack on, I grab a bag of it and just eat that.
Are you going for the steak cut, or are you going for the?
I'll take the steak one, but I like the teriyaki strips. Aldi's got a good one. They have actually the Walmart's got like the giant yellow bag of teriyaki.
I know the one, the Billy Lynx or whatever it is. Like,
yeah, I'll sit and just chew on that. That's where I've been for the last like 2 or 3 months.
That's amazing. You've made it that far. I could go like a week on that, and I'm like, I've been oversalted, and I need to back out of this.
There's been a lot of water
Oversalted.
being drank. But yeah, no, I've been all in on it. So that's what I'm doing. And let's see. Last question. Favorite feature on Channel 3?
I like the new double tap.
That's a new
Brand new feature.
I
Very
love
new
that.
feature.
I love it. I'm just double tapping everything.
I didn't realize it was released to the public. I thought it was just the animation, but the double tap was too. Cool.
Yeah.
I like the double tap too.
I mean, I'm a cool kid. I can do
And I like the animation.
it. Yeah, that's really cool too. I love it. It's the little things. But I'm sure it's a big thing. That's a huge thing.
That's
actually.
a 2025 answer right there. Let's say that's the first time. This is the first time I think anyone.
It's
could
the
do
first
that
time we've
answer.
talked about it's even possible to answer.
That's right. That was even possible, and it was immediately chosen. That's
I mean, it's pretty. It's
That's how
pretty
you
good
know.
update. I love it.
And on that note, we've made it to the end of another What Are Your Three podcast. Thank you, Machete Ma'am, for being with us. You can find the podcast at c3.gg/podcast, dropping every Wednesday morning at 3:33 a.m. Eastern on all the major platforms, including Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Podcasts. I'm Ray. Dan puts this all together. Our theme song is by Caster Garden. And for our executive producer, Joel Willis, have a good day, everybody.
Channel 3 is the future.